Hey everybody, I'm Ron Osborne, the Travel Doc. Today I want to talk to you about the top 7 things that you need to consider before you begin traveling again. It's been a crazy world. The travel industry has been hit like never before in its history. The airline industry alone has lost an estimated $95 billion. That's with a B, billion dollars. So much is going on yet still in our world. But there are some things that you can do to protect yourself and to be ready when the time comes to get back out there. Number 1, work with a travel agent. I know that sounds weird to you. So many people today want to, click like a mad scientist, and they want to do all their own bookings, and they really believe that they're doing their due diligence to take the time to go website after website after website after website after website, making their own bookings. Actually, what happens so many of the times is that unbeknownst to them, their due diligence is really little more than a waste of time. It is true. So many times they'll go from this site to this website, only to later find out, if at all, that all of those websites are owned by the same company, just branded differently. Your travel agent can be an invaluable source of information and cost savings to you. Now, I know that goes against what many people believe to be the truth about travel agencies today. They think, they're costly, or there's going to be big fees and things like that. While that may be true in some areas, I can speak from my own personal experience as the owner of a travel agency, that we don't pass along any fees at all to you. Our payment comes by way of small commissions from hotels and resorts and cruise lines and things like that. So when you make a booking with us, we don't pass along those weird things I've seen: booking fees, processing fees. I saw document fees. I even, above all things, I saw one agency had something they called a COVID-19 relief fee. I think that's really a bad idea, and I think it'll probably blow up in their face at some point in time. Communicate with a travel agent, hire a travel agent, develop a relationship with a travel agent and an agency. Focus on what you do best. If you're a photographer, work on your craft. Let the travel agent do his thing. You do your thing. If you're a videographer, a YouTuber, all that, don't waste your time looking for all these different things. Allow them to do what they're trained to do while you focus on what you're trained to do. You'll find that this will not only save you money, but it'll also save you something even more valuable than money. It'll save you time. The second thing that I want to talk about today, number 2, is travel documents. This cannot be overstated. Check your documents, double check your documents, and then look at your documents again. If you're an international traveler, there are times that even though your passport hasn't expired, there are times that if you are within 6 months of expiration date, they will not let you use that as a means of identification to travel to a foreign country. So you need to be aware of that. Watch those dates closely. A passport lasts for a long time, and that's a good thing. But the challenge in that is that so many times, because it lasts so long, we forget to look at it on a regular basis to verify our dates and things like that. The third thing, number 3, thing that I want to talk to you about is vaccinations. Now listen, I'm the travel doc, but I'm not that kind of doctor. We don't give medical advice here. That's not a responsible thing for us to do. But let me just say that there are a lot of nasty bugs out there in the world. And I personally like to protect myself as very best I can. I would recommend that you work with your personal physician Tell them where you're going. Go to the CDC's website and put in the country that you're traveling to and see if they have any special warnings. So that's really all I want to say about vaccines. They are important. They do protect you, but you have to make an informed decision for yourself. Number 4, insurance. I know that people have a lot of strong opinions about insurance, and I do too. There have been times, I will admit, that I've thought, my gosh, I have paid out so much money for insurance, and I didn't need it. You can cut corners a lot of places. You can save money a lot of different ways. Don't go without insurance. It's really, really important. We never like to think about getting sick, but sometimes it happens. We never like to think about accidents happening, but sometimes they do. It's a good peace of mind knowing that you're protected when you go. Number 5, bank cards. It is a very good practice to contact any bank card you will be using and let them know that you're going to be traveling abroad. Let them know where you're going. They want to know just country, cities you plan to visit. And that way, they will notate your account so that there's no trouble if you happen to use your card, which I do very sparingly when I travel. I try to carry enough cash to do what I need to do. But if you get in a jam, if you need to use your card, you certainly don't want your bank rejecting it because they think it might be a fraudulent charge. Make certain that you go the extra mile, take a few minutes, call your bank, let them know where you're going. They'll notate your account. That should give you kind of a seamless travel experience without the hassle of being rejected or declined or something like that. What are we on, like number 7, I think? 6. We're on number 6. Remember what's important when you travel. I have been to the airport and had people show up with 2 giant suitcases full. It felt like they packed their favorite aunt in the back with them. I mean, it was crazy. I looked at them like, what in the world? And then they get there thinking, well, I get 2 bags. No, you don't. You get a suitcase when you travel. And that extra suitcase filled with useless clothes that they would never wear for the week they're going to be gone ended up costing them in upwards of $200 based on weight to get it there. And then every step of the way, when we get to domestic flights abroad, they're charging them for the extra weight of the bag as well. Remember what's important. Pack accordingly, pack light. Number 7, the last and final thing is related to cell phones. Talking about VPNs, a virtual private network. A VPN is simply an app on your telephone that you can activate that will get you around certain things that foreign countries put into place to keep you from accessing Gmail, Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of the sites we like to use and we do use on a daily basis are banned in countries like China. A VPN will help you navigate around that. So I'm a huge fan of VPNs for that reason, but there's a lot of other reasons. It also protects your data. There is nothing in the world worse than thinking that somebody is sitting in a coffee shop somewhere while you have gone to Starbucks in Beijing, and so that you could use their free Wi-Fi. You're on their Wi-Fi, and lo and behold, somebody is getting into your personal information. They're getting bank account information. They're getting access to everything that's on your smartphone. A VPN is another protective layer to ensure that never happens. This is not a sponsored thing. I'm not getting money for this. I'm not even telling you brands. There are literally dozens and dozens of VPNs available. I've used a number of them. Most of them are pretty good. Some of them you might want to use once and you'll figure out maybe this isn't the best option for me. But most of them give you at least a short trial period for free. Try them out, see which one works best for you, but use that VPN. You will be so thankful you did. Now, here's another couple advantages to a VPN. First of all, there are times that if you're booking flights, if you use a VPN from a different country, say I'm in the United States, I want to book a flight, and I'm not saying this is, I'm just using an example. I'll say I'm in India, so I'm hitting United Airlines website from India as far as they know. There may be a different pricing structure for people flying from India than there are people in the United States. These are not huge differences. If you can save $30, hey, that's dinner, right? I mean, save whatever you can save. Sometimes using a VPN can get you those little small discounts on each little segment of a flight that may add up to a pretty decent savings. The same works for hotels and things like that as well as you travel. So that's all I got today. That's the top 7 things you need to be aware of before you get out there and travel again. I hope that you enjoy yourself. Get out there, see the world. The world is opening up again. COVID-19 hopefully is in the rearview mirror, and we're able to get out there and do the things we love to do the most. Listen, I'm brand new to this. If this video has been any value at all to you, I can't tell you what it would mean to me if you would just hit that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. It would be such a huge encouragement to me to know that I have been able to help somebody out there that maybe we'll never meet. Give me the thumbs up if you'd like to be notified as I put more videos up here. Then hit the little notification button. That's always a great way. That way you'll be notified whenever the next video comes up. Until then, God bless you. Enjoy yourself out there. I wish you the safest of travels. I'm Ron Osborne, the Travel Doc. I'm here to cure all of your travel troubles.